Here we go. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. It's Coffee and Cards Live. Hello, my name is Kate Bolt. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the UK, bringing you Coffee and Cards Live every Tuesday afternoon. Had a little bit of a technical issue. We couldn't connect to the live stream. I am not sure what happened. Anyway, second time's a charm. Hopefully everything is okay. I'm just going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody hops on live with me. I'm just going to grab out my laptop and see. Yes, it's come up as live on my laptop to make sure. So if there's any comments, I can respond properly. Yay, there we go. There we go. Now let me see if I can do that without occurring any noise. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're live. We're live. This is great news. This is good. So I can probably see if there's any comments or anything as I go. Anyway, I'll just wait a few moments, as I say, see if anyone hops on live with us. Look at these gorgeous papers. Aren't they beautiful? So, oh, now I've got audio on my laptop. Don't want that. So yeah, these are gorgeous. These are called black and white designs, which seems fairly self-explanatory. Let's have a look to the packet, as I have buried. Anyway, it's called Black and White Designs, and they are from, black and white 12 by 12 designer series papers. Literally, they are in black, white, and basic grey, which just gives it like a shadow of the black, like here. So, yeah, they are in the new July to December catalogue. I should have a copy here. Let's have a little look. I've got an annual, I've got a celebration. Or did I give that copy away? So these, so I haven't unpacked my bag from my last crafty event. And let me have a look. No, I have many catalogues, but not one to hand. So I'd have to unpack them. So yeah, I gave mine away at my last event, so I'm always doing that. But if you have the July to December catalogue, you will find all the designer series papers in there. And this one is just a neutral pack of black and white designs. And I really love it. Now, the reason mine is 6 by 12 instead of 12 by 12 was because I did a paper share. I just did a paper share of all of the papers in the July to December catalogue, all of the Christmas papers, all of them, all of the, you know, there's lots of different papers in there. And also I did an option for a share of all of the papers in the annual catalogue too. So I kept a share, clearly, and I can play with them. And obviously all the ones that I like, I can order whole packs of, which I often do for classes anyway. But this is my 6 by 12 pack that I have left, because when I do a paper share, I cut it into a quarter share so that everyone has a piece of all of the designer series papers in the pack, all of them. Now I've cut this one up because I was practicing for this project we're going to make, but yeah, that's what I have. So they are, I would say you'd call that white with black designs on this side, and then I would say this is black with white designs, or just black with grey. This one has white, this one is like that. The rest have this black with kind of basic grey, and these are so useful and they're really striking, aren't they? I love a black and white design on paper. I seem to be using a lot of it lately for different projects, lots of things. Oh, well, I've got a lovely couple of people watching with me. Thank you for joining me live. I really appreciate it. It helps me a lot. Do leave me a comment and tell me where you're watching from and who's there. I would love to know. And it also means that I can see the comments then. It means that I know if I can see the comments. So I thought I'd stick. So coffee and cards today, we'll have a really simple coffee and card design in a basic coffee and card way of doing it. So, you know, a one layer design. That's how I intend it to go anyway. So I went with black and white. So I have got a piece of our lovely basic black cardstock. We sell this in A4 and 12 by 12. So I've got an A4 piece. I've scored it in half. At this one I've scored it 10.5 centimeters, and I cut it in half. No, I scored it at 14.8 and cut it in half at 10.5, which makes a tent-fold card. But either way you score or cut, you'll get two pieces of card from an A4 piece. And then I have got a piece for the front, which is basic white cardstock, 1/2 centimetre smaller. So I've got that at 14.3 by 10. And then I think I did it like that when I designed it. Let me see. Actually, maybe, let's have a look. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I did. And this is my inside, which is slightly smaller, but I think I originally intended this one to go on the front. Let's have a look. Don't know why. Don't know why. Maybe I just wanted a smaller border and that's right. I wanted a bigger, more bold border. So this is my basic layer that's going inside, that's 1/2 centimetre smaller. So the measurements for this white piece of basic white cardstock are 1 centimetre smaller instead of 1/2. So this one is 13.8 by 9.5. And then I've gone down a tiny bit, and this is 13.3 by 9 for my designer series papers. Okay, I can leave the measurements in the description box below if I've made that too confusing. Now, I just cut my designer series paper up in the normal way. I cut it. I had this piece, but it was 6 by 12, and I cut a 10 centimetre slice off, the 9.5 centimetre slice off. And then I cut here, and then I cut it the right size. Now, actually, if I was going to redo it again with this particular pattern, I would make sure that I cut it so that my layer had an even pattern. So I've cut it off this end, and it's kind of a little bit cut off this end. And it's not quite so striking and pleasing, but I'm not bothered. I'm going to do it this way round. And I don't think it notices as much, and I'm quite pleased with it anyway. So this is all I'm going to do. So it's going to be the simplest card in the universe, folks. So make your designer series papers work for you. Make them do the job that they're designed for. Let them be the show. So they are beautiful. We have a huge selection of papers, and you can really make them work for you and make your card making simple but still striking. Okay, so that's got a small white border like so. Let's just press that one down. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this on the front. Very simple. Now, I love the black and white designs because you can give these to anyone. I think these lovely geometric designs are great. So you could give this kind of card to a teenager, somebody a university age, or a kid, you know. They would love that, wouldn't they? But also the black and white means there's no worry if you want to send it to a man, you know, a masculine card. I think it's so cool, really versatile. I find that we don't have a huge amount, I might be wrong. Personally, I don't feel that we have a huge range of stamps aimed at the younger people these days. There is a lot of flowers. Now, I love flowers, but you know, when you're looking for something a little bit more trendy and a little bit more edgy, yeah, so I think this is perfect and fills that spot. But saying that, it could be a masculine card, and I think I'm going to make it into more of a congratulation card myself. So I picked out some dies. Now, let's see what I've got here. I picked out the Amazing Thanks dies. These are a favourite of mine. I don't use them enough. They are absolutely fabulous. And they just have words in that say, you are amazing. Actually, that says, thanks, you are. If I do it that way around, you can see it. Thanks, you are amazing. Okay, but they also have the shadow for each of the dies. So thanks, you are amazing in the shadow. So I have cut those out ready in black and white because I thought they would look very striking on there. And I haven't bothered with the thanks. I have just put the you are amazing. And I think this would be a great card for any young person, anybody really, who's achieved something. But you can imagine if somebody passed their driving test, they'd finished a university course, you know, done really well in their exams. I think this would be a great card. And you could do it. You could make these in different colours. You could make a pop of really bright pink or blues that would go nicely on there. What do you think? I would love to know. Maybe you could leave me a comment and let me know. Maybe you could share this live. That would be really helpful. If you could share the live. Anybody who might like it. Right, okay, let's put the Tombow on. Just a tiny little bit of liquid glue, and then I'm going to pop it on, and you'll see how it sits on the shadow, which makes it pop. I really like these dies. So nice. So move it around a little bit. That's why I like the Tombow, because if you get it a little bit skewy, if you can, got a couple of seconds to move it into place before it dries hard. And you see how the white pops? That's so cool, isn't it? Such an easy, simple card. So thanks, you are amazing. And I'm sure I'll be ordering some more of this because I think this is going to be a favourite. Now, I am going to do another paper share. So if any of you are interested, you live in the UK and you're interested in my paper share, do get in contact. And I would love to include you in my paper share. Because obviously you are paying, instead of paying for a whole pack, you're paying for a quarter of a pack. And you get a sample of all of the papers of each one. So it's a lot more cost effective. You don't end up stashing millions of packets of designer series papers and then them gathering dust. But you get to sample them all, which is fabulous. You are amazing. Yeah, so how am I going to position you are amazing? You are amazing. Stuck to me. You are amazing. I think that's it. I think just simple. Keep it really simple sometimes. I'm going to grab my sticky foam pads that I've put right out of the way. Honestly. So yeah, I think sometimes I will go to great lengths and make beautiful cards with different folds, and it's so much fun to do that. And you know, techniques, embossing and watercoloring and all sorts. Sometimes you just want a lovely simple card that you can make that looks nice, and I think these papers do that. Here we go. Oh, hi Anthony, how are you? Are you well? How are you doing? I saw you posted a beautiful card the other day. So lovely. Are you well? I'm psyching myself up to go on holiday in 2 weeks' time. Very excited about that. So the mini dimensional foam pads are super helpful for letter dies, die cuts. You can't believe you're actually making Christmas cards, but there we go. Do you know what? I haven't actually, I'm really late at dipping my toe in this year. I've got all the things. I've got endless Christmas papers now. And I do love it. I absolutely don't mind making Christmas cards. I could make Christmas cards in January. I'm happy. But I just haven't quite yet. But I will be doing some videos for whilst I'm away. So I'm sure in the next week or two, there will be Christmas cards in there, without a shadow of a doubt. And who can resist those gnomes? I have the gnomes. The Christmas gnomes. They are so lovely. So I'm going to be playing with those. You are amazing. Oh, I haven't done that yet, Anthony. Do you know what? I have to place an order. I have to place an order for something else. That is going. Those deckled rectangles, they're absolutely amazing. And seeing them on your card, that was it. That is like you enabled me. You absolutely enabled me. Right, I have some classic matte dots because they have black dots in them. I've used all my white ones. So I would have used the white ones to show up there, but I've used them all. And I think that these kind of cream ones are going to be, oh, the hairs. Thank you to the dog. Yeah, they're a bit too off-white. But the basic grey ones might work, mightn't they? Should we go for those? Yeah. Use the partial die cut techniques to make them into squares. Oh my life, did you seriously? I'm trying to find the comments on my laptop. Where are they? Where do I see them? Normally they just pop up. I can't see. Here they are. Oh, hi Shaz, thank you for joining me. I can see you now. I can see it all now. To make deckled squares, you made deckled squares. Right, that's it. You've sold. Sold to the woman in Buckinghamshire. You enabled me. Thank you for doing that. Don't think I needed enabling, but after seeing that, definitely. Anthony is a very talented chap. There we are. So I've got some of the basic classic matte dots, and I've used the grey ones. These are super popular with me, you can see. So you are amazing. Now, I don't know what to put inside. What have I got? I love this stamp set. This is called Charming Sentiments, and it's got all of the generic stamp sentiments you would like. It's really, really, really versatile. So we've got good luck, what's new, faith over fear, babies are a blessing, hey there, everything will be okay, thank you, happiest birthdays, congratulations, wishing you everything wonderful. So many sentiments in there. You are amazing. Congratulations. I think congratulations would be perfect. Or super fantastic mega news. I might use that one. I've never used that one before, so let's have a look. And one of the other reasons that I love this stamp set so much is because the dies come with it. So you can have your sentiments look like they've been fussy cut, if that's your thing, which it is with me a lot. It really is. I do it all the time. So having it done for me is fabulous. What was I going to use? I was going to use, what was I going to put? Super Fantastic Mega News. Oh, this big one here. Super Fantastic Mega News. Right, we'll use that one. How are you, Shaz? I hope you're well. Right. Let's put that on there, and I'll just do it in the black. Oh, and the other thing about the dies that go with this sentiment set is there's lots of extra ones in there too. There are little hearts and stars and all those little useful dies that you really need. There's a little candles, cake candles and things like that. Super. I haven't used this stamp before, so let's hope it stamps well. But I've got two sides to my card. Oh, yeah, look at that. Love it. Love it. Sometimes simple is good. Yeah, I'm really well, thanks, Shaz. It's lovely. I'm feeling really chilled at the moment because I've got the kids home from uni and school and things like that. And yeah, there's a bit less rushing around in the summer holidays. But also, we're getting ready to go away on holiday, which is always exciting. You know, we're going to have some family time, which is lovely. So I'm very well, thank you. Very blessed. I'm feeling very grateful. Right, super fantastic mega news. There we go. Make sure that's straight. So that's my first card. How simple is that? I really like the simplicity of this card. These papers are a winner. A winner. So, right, I'm going to pop that one to the side, but I really like it. I hope you like that. It's so easy. So those are the Amazing Thanks dies. Let's pop that there. Now I've got another one I'm going to make. Another one using these lovely papers. So I've got another black card base. So the other half of the card base that I cut out. So if you cut two out, that's the other one. I've got an insert, which is made of basic white, which is 0.5 centimetre smaller, the same as the last time. So it is 14.3 across and 10 down. Where are they from, did you say? They're in the July to December catalogue, of which I have given mine away. Have I got more here? I know I've got another stack of catalogues, but I haven't got one to hand. So they're in the July to December catalogue, and they're called the black and white. I think they are anyway, because I don't think they're in the annual. I'm pretty sure they're not. I'm pretty sure they're in the July to December. There's those deckled rectangles. I need those. Let's have a look. Look. There's some more black and white. The perfectly penciled are beautiful. They'd be great for these things too. But no, the black and white are in the July to December one. Yes. And they're great. So there's my card base. Okay. And then I did the same again. I made a white layer 1 centimetre smaller. So I made that 1 centimetre smaller because I wanted to make some panels on my card of the different designer series papers. So I was trying to work out the measurements that I would need. So this is, so you can use this for any kind of DSP that you've got, this design. So this is how I worked it out. So this is 1 centimetre smaller. This is 13.8 by 9.5 along the white one. And then I thought, right, well, okay, how big do I need my 3 panels here? And I worked it out because what I wanted, 3 panels of designer series paper, yeah, or 3 panels. So I'm going to put black and then my DSP. So 3 panels here, but I wanted a little gap in between. And I didn't know how big they would be. So all I did was I worked it out, okay? So my base card is 14.8 by 10.5. My layer is 13.8 by 9.5, okay? So if I wanted this panel to be 1 centimetre smaller, I needed it 12.8 by 9, but my 12.8 I divided by 3 to go along, which makes it about 4.3 centimetres. So these panels, which I'm actually going to have in black, are 4.3 by 9 centimetres. But that was how I worked them out. So 4.3 by 9, and if you cut those up like that and then you put them on there, you have your gap top and bottom, and you have enough space for a little gap in the middle. So don't ever say only a hobby demo, Anthony. You're fantastic. You're amazing. And yeah, you should share them on your I don't know what Facebook page you shared it on. Was it your own? But anyway, it's beautiful. You should share it. Share away. So I have all these gorgeous papers. And I'm going to put 3 little panels in. So I didn't get any further with my stage step, did I? So if these are, what did I say these were? 4.3 by 9. I'm going to have to make it, I reckon I make them about 4 by 8.7 just to make them slightly smaller. Okay, so we've got all of these and we just need to pick 3 designs. And I think because the panels are going to be so small, this will be lost. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I'd love it if you popped it in there. I'd be flattered that you'd pop your beautiful card in there. So I think this will be lost, this large design. So I'm going to leave that one out of the equation. This one I really like, and I'm probably going to use that one. This one, because it's got a lot more black in it. We could go stars, stripes and spots, or we could go stars, chevrons and spots. Stars, stripes and chevrons. I'm thinking chevrons. But you know, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to cut a little piece off the end of each of these to go on there. And so we want it 4 by 8.7 each one. So where's my trimmer? There it is. Right, so I think I'm going to cut a slice off at 4. Like that. And so that's going to go on there by 8.7. And then we can just check that this is a good measurement to have. Yeah, that leaves just a nice 3mm border like that. So we got that one. And we could have it going that way, but I think it'll be a bit more dramatic going that way, although I don't know. No, I think it'll also save paper if I do it that way. So 4 by 8.7. And then this one also. This was easier because it's just stars. So I don't know where everyone is today. Maybe everyone is out in their garden or enjoying the summer holidays with their families or things like that, because it's not so busy. Right, 4 by 8.7. So we've got 3 pieces of this really lovely paper, and we're going to mat and layer the whole lot up. So let's do that before we do any more, and then we can decide how we want it to look. I don't know if you can hear that beeping. It's my washing machine. Oh dear. So pop that one on there. Tombo's great, as I said, because you can move it around a little bit, make sure you've got it exactly right. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Should I be doing that? Should I be doing that? Right, let's stick the other one down. What's the other one look like? No, we're going to definitely have it that way. More options. It is the summer holidays, Minnie. We're actually going to Florida. I am so excited, Shaz. We'd booked this holiday for 2019. I'm excited. Oh, you're so sweet to pop in, and I know you're working, Anthony. Thank you, my lovely. You are an absolute angel. Do not work hard, okay? Thank you. You take care. Hopefully I'll see you soon. All right, my lovely. Take care. Bye-bye. Right, so we have got this one. We've got this one. And then we have got this one. And I'm not sure if we go with the white and black like that, or the black and white. So I think the white and black is more in keeping with the other two, rather than this black and white that might look a bit too much. Yeah, I think we're going to go that way. That's cool, isn't it? So let's stick that down. We're not going to be too long today either. Quick coffee and cards. I love that. It's been ages since I just made some really simple cards that, and you know, just making the designer series paper the focus of it. I love it. Oh, you're taking the whole family to Florida next year, Shaz? 8 adults and 2 babies. You are going to have the best time. Have you been before? You are going to absolutely love it. We're a complete Disney holic family, so yes, we're very excited to be going back. There we go. Even my workspace is Disney. I'll show you. I have a thing under here with Disney all over. Right, so this is really cute. Or this. This. Do you know what? You could spend hours. I'm going to leave it like that. You could spend hours. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some foam dimensional foam pads. That's stuck, isn't it? Yeah, I did stick it the right way, didn't I? Yeah. That would be awful if it was upside down. I am going to find some more. I don't know where all my dimensionals are. I know I've got packets of them. But I might have to just grab those. I do love using the edges though. Here we go. Oops. Lots of those. Oh, that sounds amazing, Shaz. So you'll get to see different parts of Florida by the sound of it. Sounds so lovely. We have been a few times over the years. We've been going since the children were... we've been going since Johnny was 3 and he's 21 now. Mostly Disney-based holidays, though. And yeah, it's definitely a happy place for us. I'm super excited. I started to get the suitcases out. You know how you do that before you go on your holidays. Oh, don't get excited. I'm using 1,000,000 dimensional foam pads. Right, let's take the backs off. So funny. So I think the best thing to do would be to line them up so that I make sure I get them straight. Oh, wow, you've got lots of friends there. You're going to be travelling around for 3 weeks. Oh, that's brilliant. When you go, you'll have to share if you find some really nice places to go. Because we've definitely been very lucky over the years, but we have generally stuck to going to theme parks and, you know, Universal Studios. And we've been down to Clearwater a few times, but that's pretty much it. So it'd be nice to get tips. Oh, no, you're never too old for Disney. You're never too young for Disney. Oh, never, never, never. Right. Honestly, we've been taking our kids since they were small, but I know that there will come a time in the not too distant future when our kids are going to be doing their own thing. And my husband and I are still going to go. I don't think you're ever too old. So fun. Now I want to get this in the right place to leave enough of a border, which I still haven't done. I think if I stick this one down, I could then move this one over. I thought if I stuck the middle one down first, that would even it up, but there's actually not a huge amount of room, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Nearly there. There we go. So there's the 3 panels of that beautiful designer series paper. Love it. It's so nice. That is a bit wonky, is it? Maybe it's my eyes. Sometimes I think things are wonky and they're not. There we are. So that's that. Right, okay, I've got a insert. I also got a bit of scrap paper here because I'm going to put sentiment on it. So we've got this fun card with geometric designs on in the black and white papers. Could this be any card? Yes, I think it could. I still think this is skewer. Yeah, it could be any card. You could make it congratulations or whatever, but I'm going to make it into a birthday card. There, it was sticking out at the top. I'm lucky those foam pads stay nice and sticky. Right, so I have got this great one that says, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And I'm going to do that in black. You've all left home, but you try to do a group holiday every other year. Do you know that's a really good thing to do? I was talking to some friends about that on the weekend. We had a barbecue, and our kids are all about the same age, and we were talking about this. And she said she has friends who do exactly what you do. And sort of, I don't know if it's every year or every other year, they all get together and they all meet. They rent a house, and all the kids come with their partners and children and all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, lives are so busy that time can just fly by and you haven't, like, got together with everybody. And the fact that they make that time to do it means that it's always going to happen. Right, these are the sentiment silhouette dies. And these go with those charming sentiment dies, and they're amazing because you can cut them all out, and it makes it look like you fussy cut it. Is that Amanda? Hello. Are you in a cool and cloudy UK at the moment, Amanda? You're not in Spain? Wow. How lovely that you're here. Right, just stamping up, cutting it out. Whoops. I had my scoreboard lent up against that, I didn't realise. Oh, wow, so you're here, that's lovely. So it feels a bit warm to me today, but when I say warm, it's very cloudy and it's a bit close. If I say it's close, do you know what I mean by that? It's a bit like humid. So I'm going to tape that down, I'm going to pop it through. Whereabouts in the UK-ish are you, Amanda? Which county are you in? So I've got wishing you the happiest of birthdays on the white. Where's my dimensionals? Oh, there they are. So, are these too big? Not too big. And I might put a tiny one at the end. Now, this is going to be a card that would cost more to go through the post. So if you are posting this one, if you make it, it might be an idea not to stick this one up on foam pads, but to glue it. Because now I've got 2 layers of foam pads and it will go as a large letter with our Royal Mail postage system rather than a standard letter. Because it's too fat now with 2 layers. Say Devon, not too hot. Devon's beautiful. You're so lucky, Shaz. You live in such a beautiful part of the world. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to use some of these dots. I'm going to use some of these. More of the matte black dots. I love them. And if I just pop them on a white area, you can see them. And they kind of go with those spots here. Kind of echo that. Pop it here. Love that. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Very nice. And then, do you know what we've got in here? We've got, in these dies, we've got these little stars. So I might just cut the stars out just to give a little bit of something extra, just because I've got the die set and I'm using it anyway. That's not an extra die. Let's go with a scrap of black card I used to cut out my You Are Amazing. I love that you got all these extras in this die set. Let's have a look. Okay, there's the die. There's some of the die. There's a star and another star. Nice. So let's see how this works. If I just pop this one out. Put that over there. So I like this star. It cuts out two. One innard and one outered. That's not a real word, is it? And I think I'm going to pop them on here to echo those stars. Like that. So let's pop a little bit of glue on the back. I'm very happy with these. Sometimes simple is more, you know, less is more. Is that what I'm trying to say? And things need to be a little bit simpler. I'm getting stuck to it. And then this one can come underneath. Got tiny bits, which is the back. That should be enough. Just pop that there. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Oh, I love that. I think that's really effective. Right, I'm going to stamp the same on the inside, just in black memento, basic black, tuxedo black. And I think we'll be done. Such a nice stamp that is, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, as I say, when I was measuring up to make these panels fit like that, you can use those measurements for any designer series paper colour combination, just like using a sketch. There we go. The dog's wagging his tail. He can hear something going on in the kitchen. I think it's my husband making his lunch. And he thinks there's going to be some little snack for him. And the reason he thinks that is because there probably is, because my husband's a right softie. Okay, so we have got our cards that we've made today using the black and white designer series papers from the July to December catalogue. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me live. Those of you who've joined me live, I really appreciate you. Thank you so very much. If you're watching on replay and you're watching to know what people like, yeah, some feedback would be fabulous. Thank you. And if you like any of the products that all available in my Stampin' Up online shop at katebolt.stampinup.net, and pop over to my website for some more inspiration at inkstampshare.ink. I will be back on Friday with my Fun Friday Live at 11 AM BST. Thank you for joining me so much. I hope you like the cards and you might be inspired to have a little go and just make some really simple cards, making the designer series paper your focus. Shaz, thanks Amanda, thanks everyone for joining me. And thumbs up please, that really helps me, and do subscribe to my channel if you're not already. It really helps me a lot, and it helps get the videos suggested to people who might be interested in them. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.